What's up, guys? Your boy Kazu, and today coming at you with another attack strategy for Town Hall 8. This is the Giant Healer Wizard Raid, or otherwise known as WiGiHe. This consists of 16 Giants, 2 Healers, 20 Wizards, and 6 Wallbreakers. Please note that you must have at least level 4 troops or above for this attack strategy to be effective. Also, on another note, you can also kind of remove some wizards and throw in an extra healer if you want to. This will basically make it a lot more safer, but for me I use 2 healers just due to I like to have more attack power. So for spells, we usually bring along 2 heal spells and 1 rage spell. I will show you the cost of this entire raid here on the screen in a second. So you basically can take this in and let me know if you actually want to do this raid or not. So let's get right into it. So for this first raid, basically what we're doing, we're going to be going in from the top. I'm going to basically start off by sending in 2 Giants and 2 Wallbreakers. This is basically, the Giants will act as like little tanks while the Wallbreakers go in from behind, and they'll be able to freely blow up the walls without being bothered unless there's like a bunch of wizard towers and a mortar there just constantly shooting at them, but in this case there's only 1 mortar, so it was safe to throw in the Wallbreakers. So as you see here, I follow up the Giants with a rage spell and a line of wizards around the top of the base just so we can eliminate all the top of the buildings and we can go in with our king and the rest of our wizards with ease. But as you see here, I kind of messed up a little bit and I placed them a little bit too far to the right, so they ended up going for the spell factory instead. But these wizards will end up coming back in, tracking back in and, serving us well for this raid. So now as you see here, I dropped my 2 healers and I dropped my Barbarian King again. I really messed up this raid by dropping them a little too far to the right, but it's not the worst thing since the Giants and the majority of the Wizards are already in the core of the base. It's not going to be that bad. So before I mentioned in the beginning of the video about 3 healers, as you just saw there, I just lost both my heroes to the air mines. That basically happens, but when you're attacking Town Hall 8s and above, you're always going to have the problem with air mines, and your healers are always going to be one-shot by these black air mines, so please be careful with that, and please note that the reason why I bring the 2 healers and more offensive power is because of those mines, because they can be anywhere around the base, and they can just surprise you at any moment and completely wreck your raid. So as you see here, the Barbarian King is just finishing up the rest of this raid. I just sped it up for you guys just so you can see it end. And there we go. We got 13 trophies, 2 stars, and 67%. And that is it for this raid. I'm going to be going to the next raid now. I'm going to show you what I did this time. So this time I'm attacking a Town Hall 9, and I used 2 Giants to basically lure out his clan castle, and I ended up dropping my clan castle of archers up at the top of the base in order to lure them up to the top. Basically by doing this, I am kind of getting my troop to placement down now before I start sending in all my Giants and my Wizards. So here I'm going to start placing down 2 Wizards to take out these pesky Barbarians and Giants, because honestly, like, Giants on the defensive are very annoying because they're really hard to kill, but with the Wizards they eliminate them pretty fast because Wizards have strong offensive power and they also can tank a little bit, so there you go. So now I started off by sending in Giants from 2 sides. I raged them into the base with some Wallbreakers, and now they're just going to go ham. And then I also did the same thing I did in the first raid. I just placed the Wizards down in a line around the base so I can start eliminating, and here I'm just going to slowly start placing all my Wizards into the base, with my king is going to be dropped here in a second along with the healers. So in this raid I kind of didn't place the healers correctly. I placed them a little bit too early, but luckily I had some wizards and some other things go straight off and destroy and eliminate some of the pesky air defense. But the air defense in this base were very low. They were only level 1 and 2, which was great for me, by the way, because it actually made the raid a lot easier on my half. So please note, when you're doing this raid is very easy to get a 2 or 3 star on any Town Hall 8 with. The reason why I'm showing you some Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 9 bases that I'm attacking, because it is effective against attacking these types of bases that have a overwhelming amount of defenses in there. Even if they're not fully upgraded, these bases can still be a pain to defeat just due to the sheer amount of buildings that they have. It could be a little bit harder for you to get that 1 star or even 2 star. So if you're going to attack Town Hall 8s, Town Hall 7s, this is definitely going to work. You're definitely going to be able to eliminate these bases, and just, yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a very simplified raid. It's, it's nothing too complicated. You're basically just using your Giants as the tanks, you're using the Wizards as the offensive power, and you're using the healers to keep everyone alive, and then your Barbarian King is just kind of there to clean up a bit, or if you want to save him for the end to clean up some extra buildings and get your 3 stars, that's good too. So guys, thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out. Keep on clashing.